Mathcast number 2, the intended audience is for 2nd grade. The objective is to use math drawings to represent addition with up to 2 compositions and relate those drawings to a written method created by Megan Hart. And I apologize for the stuffiness. Hopefully I will feel better before the final draft. We're going to begin by going over the vocabulary for the lesson, and we're going to begin with digit. A digit is any one symbol, 0 through 9. It's a single digit. We now have the ones. The numbers 0 through 9 also refers to the ones place value, such as in this number here, the first place value is the number 4 right here. This is the ones place. Next we have the tens. The numbers 10 through 99 also refers to the tens place. So we have that tens place value right here. If we were to ask what's in the tens place value, we have the number 1, meaning we have one set of 10. And moving on to the hundredths place value. So the numbers 100 to 999 also refers to the hundreds place. And again, in this number here, 214, we had our ones in the 4. We had a 1 for our tens place value, and for the hundreds, we have the number 2 right here. And now we can connect all these with the place value. So the value a digit has because of its place in a number, the number of the position a digit has in a number such as the ones, the tens, or the hundreds, such as in this one, right here with the 9, gives it its value. So our ones place, our tens place, and our hundreds place in our place value. And lastly, we have bundling or grouping. Bundling is also called grouping. This is a way to group numbers by putting the smaller units together to make a larger one. For instance, putting 10 ones together makes 110. Putting 10 tens together makes 100. We're going to begin by doing some simple math strategies that the student should be familiar with. And that first one is going to be make a 10 method. And that's where we look at the number 7 plus 4, and we know in our mind if we break this 4 down to 3 and 1, then 7 plus 3 equals 10, and 1 more equals 11. And so we can do some practice with those, and we've got 11. And then we also have the near double strategy. And that's when a student remembers, okay, well, I don't know what 6 plus 7 is off the top of my head, but I remember 6 plus 6 equals 12. So if 1 more than 12 is 13, therefore 6 plus 7 is 13. And so we can practice some of these problems with the students. In this example, we're going to practice using strip diagrams to look at addition, to have a visual. So the question to the children is, Ben and Kate are picking flowers for their grandmother. If Ben picks 12 pink flowers and Kate picks 8 purple flowers, how many flowers will they have altogether? So as you recall, Ben had picked 12 pink flowers for his grandmother, and Kate had picked 8 purple flowers for their grandmother. Now, with this strip diagram together, the student can use the make a 10 method by looking at the 10 and the 2, and we're adding that 8 to it. So to recall the make a 10 method, they can add the 2 to that 10. So we can say 10 plus 2 plus 8 is 10 plus 10 equals 20. And with that, we can finish our strip diagram, and then we know that the whole is 20. And now moving on to something a little bit more complicated, we're going to do double digits where we have 64 plus 42. And this is where we'll start using those number blocks, a 10-base system. As well as the Singapore method can be useful with this problem as well. We'll begin to break this down. by using the number blocks for the base 10 system, and we know that each one of these longs is worth 10. So we have 6 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have the single units, and we broke down the 40. We have 4 and 2. Now we can use the base 10 and say 60 plus 40 is 100, and we can add the ones together, and 4 plus 2 is 6. Then add the 100 and the 6 together to equal 106. And then we can also use the Singapore method where we have 64 and we would have the student add the ones first. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we would have them add the 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now for the 42, and we would have them add the ones again first. And then so we've got 2 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for 42. And then they want to group these together. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now the student can write the number 6 here. And now we can take a look at the 10 section. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And to continue to count on, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to take these and we're going to group them together and we're going to move them one to the left so that we have 1 here. And with that 1, we now will put a 0 in this place because there's nothing left, and we will put a 1 here. So now the answer is 106. And therefore we know that 64 plus 42 equals 106. On this final page, we're going to be applying the things that we practice and doing something that's a little bit more complicated with the double digits 65 plus 75 using the Singapore method. And we're going to practice by starting out with the 65. So we want to use the ones place, and we want to say there are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have our tens place. So we want to come to the tens column and we add in our 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to do the same for the 7. And that's again 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have a 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to be able to group these. And so we can take the 10 that we have here. So we counted 10 and we're going to move these to the left. So we're going to add 1 into that place. So we've added that 1 in there. Now we want to do the same for the tens place. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, count on, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 altogether. So we want to circle 10 of these. We know there's 5 right here, and there's 5 right here. I'm going to group those, bundle them, and we're going to move them to the left. Now the student can count what's left. Now in the ones place, we have 0. And in the tens place, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the hundreds place, we have 1. So let's go ahead and fill those in. In the ones place, we had a 0, so we want to write 0. In the tens place, we had 4. In the hundreds place, we have 1. So we can come over here and fill in our answer as 140. So 65 plus 75 equals 140. Now again, we can go and do the same thing for our other problem. We start out with the number 84, put those 4 in there, and then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. So we've got 8, and then for the 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 2 over here. And we're going to again group those and move them to the left. So we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more and 10. And add one over here. And then again, group them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And move one. So then we can have one here. Now we're going to count them. What's left over here? So we have 3 that are left in the ones place. We have 1 that is left in the tens place. And we have 1 in the hundreds place. So then we know that 84 plus 29 is 113. Thank you for watching my math cast and bearing through my difficult voice and inability to speak this evening. Greatly appreciate it. Resources used for this math cast were taken from the Engage New York page, grade 2, mathematics, module 4, lesson 21, as well as the Lucky Little Learners website, where I found some great tools to use for this. Have a great day.